I have no color to me. Good afternoon. It's like 18 minutes after 8. Afternoon. It is noon. 18. Anyway, so I am actually headed in to get Mom. And we are going to go run, get some coffee, and then go to Walmart. So, as you've seen yesterday, I drew a complete blank. Okay. I drew a complete blank. So, yesterday, I was trying to finish up because though I might be disabled, I do try my best to take on quite a bit, and I've been, as you guys have seen, been trying to incorporate the kids a little more and get them helping me because, well, I had children for a reason. And I want them to partake because I feel like if they don't, then that's how they're going to be for their future home. Or, if they have a roommate or are in a, relationship, marriage, whatever, I don't want them to expect their significant other, friend, roommate to pick up the slack for them. My children have been taught to cook, to do laundry. Xander is the only one he has been taught. Don't get me wrong. He's been taught, but for him, acting like you don't know how, just get someone to do it because Mom gets frustrated and is just like, fine, let me do it myself. And that is something I do need to work on. Why is it when I take off my glasses I look like sickly? Anyway, so, I've tried to instill that. Even he has been shown multiple times how to do laundry. He still pretends like he doesn't know, throws a fit, cries the whole nine because he just doesn't want to do it. And so I don't want that for any of them. And it's kind of like we had a conversation recently, Anthony and I, about how his behaviors, his way he's kept his apartments when when we weren't married and he lived on his own. I was like, Anthony, this goes as far as back when we were first married and in that tiny little apartment, we did not keep a clean house, and I do not hide that fact. We were gross. Just throw that in. We didn't take care of things as well as we should, and we were lazy, and it was gross. I try not to have a home like that because I figure that any time is a good time to start. Whatever it might be, it doesn't really matter. It's a good time to start. Start new traditions, start new projects, start to learn new things. And that is no different on how you keep your home. Ew, I hate the smell of alcohol. I have to vent that out. I had to clean my glasses, and then I was like, well, the screen on my car is dirty. We'll clean that. Anyway, and that's I live by, how you react with a situation, which that is something I need to really rein in. I'm not being the best me. I'm not letting others bring out the best in me. And last month before, cleaned off from 174 friends or 37, I don't even know, down to 70 something, including family got removed. some family. There are some people who are toxic. And I feel, and I have lived it, if you surround yourself with toxicity, why I almost couldn't say that. Toxics, nope. Not even going to attempt it again. How are you supposed to live a happy, cheerful life? And so, that's even like with Lex, who has depression. Open your window, have some sunlight, get some fresh air. Don't just lay in bed, because that does nothing for you. I know for her, she just has trouble sometimes when it is darker for her, in her head, not physically outside. That want to get out of bed hurts. And so I try to instill, get up, move around, because trust me, I don't always want to get out of bed. Okay, that's a lie. I don't always want to get up off the couch to clean. Cleaning, though it doesn't bother me, it isn't like, woo, can't wait to clean. So, I'm trying to be more mindful. Anthony and I kind of argued yesterday. It was nothing major. It never is. He just really knows and gladly pushes my buttons. And I allow it to happen, and then I react instead of respond. And that is something that I will be the first to admit. I need to fix. I need to learn to respond, not react. And I was talking to a friend last night, and that was one of the things out of the whole thing that, I really, kind of sank in and, really felt it, and it is a good thing to do. And so, I'm going to try to be more mindful even today. And I am the type of person, if you make me mad, unless you don't matter to me, I will be like, hey, you irritated me. Here's how you irritated me. We are done. It is over with. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. Either you can move on and accept that you made me mad. That's how I feel. And if you feel like you need to apologize, apologize. And if you don't, then don't. Never give me an apology because you feel like you need to. Apologies aren't something you can force. I believe, I'm sorry, but done. It's over with. And, kind of like with calling names. Your point is all diffused. Anthony and I had a conversation, and that's the one thing I said was, as soon as you start calling names, and this was about a situation out in the world, or start being destructive of others, of property, whatever you have, then your point is almost invalid now, because you're just missing out by causing issues. And so I need to work on me. I need to work on me every single day. Who are we kidding? Nobody's perfect. And I've told my kids I'm the perfect me, but not right now. I don't understand why I'm getting frustrated so easily. And that's the best way I can describe it, is I get frustrated and then I react. And I don't want to do that. I want to be able to I don't want to get frustrated, but if I get frustrated, I want to be able to respond and have a conversation and explain it. And like with Anthony, when I tell him or ask him for help, I don't need smart aleck comments. I don't need you to then do something else, ignore me entirely. And then when I get angry and I tell you how you have made me angry, you laugh at me or roll your eyes, I'm done. And then I'm really angry. And then I say stupid things. I act really stupid. And so, and I don't want to be that person where you say stupid things that you don't necessarily mean. And I'm only one person. There's only so much around that house I can do. And I have 3 young children who should be able to, and a husband, who should help. And my husband works. He works 2 jobs. He, works the one in the morning, and then the one, his second one is at home. And so, part of that is around the house, but, he deserves, and he picked his hours kind of situation. I give him leeway, but I feel, for me, there is no excuse that you have a job that you cannot help around the house, because we need to set an example for the children. The children know I'm disabled. They know how sick I am. They know that one infection could get me hospitalized, and then in turn that could unfortunately cost me my life, because the infections are severe. And so you would think they would want to help out more, step up more. Like Lex right now with having a permit, she wants to drive me everywhere. And I have tried to talk to her. She doesn't like to listen so much. I wonder where she gets that from. Couldn't be her 2 parents. We'll just blame her grandmother. She's not here to defend herself. Sorry. Someone's selling strawberries, and I'm just like craving fruit. She assumes, and that's where it ticks me off. Like, don't assume you're gonna drive. At the DMV, I let her get away with it. She jacked me for my keys. That isn't something that's gonna fly. Don't assume. And like, when I got my permit, if I had ever assumed or just went, okay, I'm driving, my parents would have, one, knocked me out, I swear. Totally different era, I swear. But, we had respect. Definitely with my children, there is no respect. I don't get it. I've known some who want to get respect out of fear, and I don't think you're gonna get respect that way. You just get fear. I'm like, not even what this vlog was supposed to be about. But here we are. So, like, mowing the backyard. It's not a big backyard. It's a small backyard. And, I can barely get Xander to do it. But I think that is something that needs to be on his list. Because he will do things in turn to irritate us, so we won't do it. And I know what he's up to, and I need to not give in and allow him to do that, but I have. Because it's just easier for me to do it. Because then there's less hassle, because I don't like I don't like all of the fighting, even though I have been part of some of that. The fighting around me makes me really uncomfortable, and so I don't like it. So I got a lot to think about, a lot of things to process, and so I've rambled your guys' ear off for 15 minutes. Sorry. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.